You got bad information. I fought the gas tax in South Carolina.
Nikki Haley is proposing a hike on the state's gasoline tax.
Nikki offered a 10-cent gas tax increase in South Carolina.
Let's increase the gas tax by 10 cents over the next 3 years.
If you have to lie to win, you don't deserve to win.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise, back at it again. Today I'm checking out a couple videos. Obviously, Trump dropped a new ad. You guys just seen that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The primary is this weekend out in South Carolina. This is huge. Hopefully, after this slaughter, this beatdown, Nikki Haley will fall back and drop out of this race. I hope that is the case. We want to check out the Nikki Haley press conference that she held down in South Carolina. But before I get into this video, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. AskWiseToday@gmail.com is the best way to get a hold of me. And without further ado,
for being here. It's another great day in South Carolina, and we're hoping for an even better day on Saturday. Early voting is underway. I have a quick reminder to all South Carolinians. In a general election, you're given a choice. In a primary, you make your choice. Make sure you make the right choice. Make your voices heard today, tomorrow, and on Saturday.
y'all know what the right choice is. It's President Donald Trump. Y'all already know.
Some of you, perhaps a few of you in the media, came here today to see if I'm dropping out of the race. Well, I'm not. Far from it, and I'm here to tell you why. I'm running for president because we have a country to save. Since the start of my campaign, I've been focused on the real issues our country faces, the ones that determine whether America will thrive or spiral out. I'm talking about the millions of students who don't know how to read or do basic math, the families who can't afford groceries, much less a first home, the total lawlessness on our southern border. I'm talking about the murders in our cities, the fentanyl on our streets, the children who've been killed in their mom's car by stray bullets. And I'm talking about the American weakness that led to wars in Europe and the Middle East, and the urgent need to restore our strength before war spreads and draws America further in. These are the challenges I'm here to tackle. But instead of focusing on how to make America stronger tomorrow, some people want to know if I'm going to cave today. We've all heard the calls for me to drop out. We all know where they're coming from. The political elite, the party bosses, the cheerleaders in the commentator world. The argument is familiar. They say I haven't won a state, that my path to victory is slim. They point to the primary polls and say I'm only delaying the inevitable. Why keep fighting when the battle was apparently over after Iowa? Look, I get it. In politics, the herd mentality is enormously strong.
I don't think she gets it. And she should drop out. She probably should have dropped out at least after Nevada, but she's been getting spanked in every primary thus far. Iowa, she got beat down. New Hampshire, she got beat down. Nevada, she got beat down again. Now we're in South Carolina, and I understand her wanting to stay at least until she gets to her state of South Carolina. I understand it. But when she gets beat down this weekend, when it's all said and done, I hope she bows out. I hope she does. I don't think that she will, but I hope she does. Now listen to this, guys. The reason why Nikki Haley is still in this race, it has nothing to do with her really wanting to be president. But the real reason is that she's being backed by the elites. See, she said that the elites are the ones that want her out of there. That's not true. If you go and do a little bit of research, you will find out that she's actually being backed by the elites. We already know what happened out in New Hampshire. We know what happened out in Iowa, where you had people flipping their party affiliation just so they could vote against President Donald Trump in favor of Nikki Haley. We all know that that happened. But Nikki Haley's being backed by a multitude of billionaires. LinkedIn's developer or founder, Reid Hoffman, he's backing her. Everybody know Reid Hoffman is a staunch liberal. Charles Koch, he's donated money to her campaign. JP Morgan Chase's CEO, Jamie Dimon, he's donated money to her campaign. New Hampshire billionaire Frank Lauken, my apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, he's donated to her campaign, and a multitude of other elites and billionaires out there. Nikki, honestly, is more of a psyop than we know. She refuses to drop out, in my opinion, like I said, because she is funded by a multitude of liberal billionaires who would like to keep President Donald Trump running from city to city, fighting cases, and also having to continue the campaign during the primaries. If she was to drop out, and I hope she does, if she was to drop out after this weekend, it would be one less thing that President Donald Trump would have to worry about, and he can turn his undivided attention to Joe Biden. And that's the thing that I think the elites are afraid of. I hope she drops out. I highly doubt that she will, because she is being funded by people that do not want President Donald Trump to win. They would prefer to see him running ragged from city to city, fighting case here, fight a case here, and have to continue to campaign, from one state to the next. That would be their preference. But what they don't understand is it's not working. The cases are crumbling. The cases are crumbling. The one in New York, that's just such a sham of a case. And I talked about that in the video I did yesterday. The precedence that case is setting is just ridiculous. New York is going to lose big time. They've already lost 160 companies. Think about how many jobs that is that are gone. And those companies have moved to Florida. They've moved to Georgia. They've moved to Texas. They've moved to more friendlier states to business. We're probably going to get to a point that you can't even live in a blue state, because majority of the jobs and the businesses will be in the states that are ran by conservatives and ran properly. Those are facts. It's headed in that direction right now. Everybody that's got any money, they've already moved out of California. They've already moved out of New York. The people that are left in those places are the people that can't afford to leave. They can't afford to move. That's why they're there. But if they could get out of there, they would probably leave too. The people with money are moving to more favorable states, and homeless people and drug addicts are moving to more favorable states to them and what they would like to do. So that's why you got a mass influx of people out in California that decided that we're going to move here because California is funding people's homelessness and drug addictions. It's sad, man. It really is. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Keep God first in your life, and I'll catch up with y'all next time. Peace.
The fact that Donald Trump says I want to cut Social Security or raise the age. I've never said that.
There's the red challenge hat. Trump's challenging Haley's statement.
Haley's claim she didn't call for raising the age of Social Security is under review.
Tony, here's exactly what the official is looking at.
Social Security, Medicare, how would you manage the entitlements?
We say the rules have changed. What we do know is 65 is way too low, and we need to increase that. 65 is way too low, and we need to increase that.
Let's take a look at another angle.
We change retirement age to reflect life expectancy.
I think the call's pretty clear, but let's go down to the field and see what official Gene Tooney has to say.
After review, Nikki Haley clearly said she plans to change the rules and raise the age of Social Security. This results in cutting benefits for 82% of Americans.
Bob, that was a rookie mistake by Haley.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.